I'm looking at Chapter 8, Test C, that was given for homework, and it's looking at number 17 on that sheet. And it states, number 17 states, this is problem solving. The probability of sleet on any given day, now sleet is an icy rain, is 6%. That's not same as 6 out of 100, not a high percent. In a 30-day period, 30-day month, how many days of sleet would you predict? So if there's sleet 6% of the time, it's not very much. How much sleet are we going to get in a 30-day month? So let's go ahead. Sounds like a proportion problem. I know that 6% means 6 out of 100. And that's going to be equal to, or we're going to want to find out that ratio of how many out of a 30-day period. So we know out of a 100-day period it's 6. So what's it going to be out of a 30-day period? So 6 is to 100 as what is to 30. I can use my cross products here and say 100x. 100 times x is going to give me 6 times 30, which is 180. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 30 is 180. Now I need to isolate the x. So I can divide this side. 100 times x, the inverse of multiplication is division. Divide by 100. Cancels out. 100 divided by 100 is just 1x. I have 1x. I could even write a 1 here if I wanted. Equals 180 divided by 100. And 180 divided by 100 is 1.8. You can use a calculator for that. But it goes 1.8 times. So looking at my answers, 6% is kind of a small percent. I can eliminate. It's not 30. So 6 out of 100 I know right off the bat that's not equivalent to 20 out of 30. So, but these two I might question. So I did solve it out 1.8. I think we will round that to the nearest day, and then we're rounding to the nearest 1 day. We look 1 to the right here, and it's 5 or more, increase the score. 4 or less, no change is best. So we need to increase the score by 1 to 2. So the answer is 2 days. So that's a good prediction that in any 30-day month where it rains 6% of the time, there's sleet 6% of the time, there'll be sleet 2 times. Let's look at another one. So we're looking at a survey here, favorite sports. So students were asked what their favorite sports are. Football, 28 said football, 35 said basketball, 20 said soccer, 45 said baseball, 15 said hockey, 7 said other. So in a class of 45 students, how many students do you predict would choose soccer based on this study here? So what we need to do, another proportions kind of problem. So 45 students. Well, first let's find out what's the probability, what's the ratio here, or probability chose soccer. So it says 20 chose soccer here. 20 students chose soccer, but 20 students out of how many? So we add all these up, and I did that beforehand, I got 150. So 20 out of 150 students chose soccer. How many students out of 45? So here 150 was my total. Here 45 is my total. But I'm asking how many here. And I could use cross products here. 150 times x is 150x. And that equals the same as 20 times 45. 2 times 45 is 90. So 20 times 45 is 900. And I can divide each side by 150 to isolate the x. 150 divided by 150 is 1. Or you could say it cancels out. So I have one instance of x. 1x equals 900. What I do to the left side, I got to do to the right, divided by 150. Or I could think of it as, we have zeros on the end, so I could take both those zeros off. 90 divided by 15. 15 goes into 30 twice. 30 goes into 93 times. Or I could use a calculator. And I get 6. So 6 out of 45. students which we can predict would choose soccer, because that's proportionate to 20 out of 150. It's the same percentage. Same. Okay. So this one was not from Test C. This one was from the practice workbook. You just have to remember, think things through. You have to add all these numbers up. They don't give you all the numbers that you need to plug in. You got to do some thinking. So keep on thinking. It's good for you.